Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video tutorial, I'm gonna work on a new sensor that is HP206C. Now, to gain more knowledge about this sensor, you just have to log into ControlEverything.com and here searching for this sensor that is HP206C. Now, what we got is a sensor that is barometer and altimeter with 24-bit analog to digital converter. So these are some of its features which you can see on my screen. Now you can also purchase this sensor from this website, as you can see. Now I will be interfacing the sensor HP206C with an Arduino Nano, and for that I require a code. So go to resource tab and here comes the Arduino code sample. Now you can have the Arduino code sample as a zip file from here, and you can also have the code from github.com, and the repository there is ControlEverything Community. Now let's have a look over the hardware connections we require for this video. Let's proceed. Now this here is our sensor that is HP206C. Next, this here is an Arduino Nano which you are able to see on my screen. Now the question arises, how do we connect a sensor and the other I2C devices and Arduino Nano? And the answer lies in I2C sheet, because this makes that connections a lot easier. This is available on the website ControlEverything.com also. Now make this connection and gently press the Arduino Nano over the I2C shield like this. Now we need to connect the sensor and the I2C shield, and for that the binding factor is this connecting cable. Make the connection of the cable and the sensor, and while making this connection, make sure that the brown wire of the cable should be connected to the ground terminal of the sensor, and similarly we have to follow this fundamental rule along with the I2C sheet. Now last, we need to power up our Arduino Nano, and here comes a mini USB cable into the picture. Now gently insert it over the power jack and you can power it on. Hence we are done with the connections. Next we require our code, Arduino code, to explain and to show the interfacing, the working along with the sensor. Let's proceed further. Well, we are done with the hardware connections. Now we need to process our Arduino code. For that, first of all, copy and go to github.com, and here we have to search for the repository that is ControlEverything Community. Now get over it and here search for the sensor HP206C, and here we go. It's a barometer and altimeter sensor, and this is the code we will be looking forward. Now let's have a look over the instructions for this Arduino code, and it says that we have to download and install Arduino software ID on our local machine, and this is the link, official Arduino.cc link, as you can notice. And why not we have a look over it for better clarification. Now as you can see, we can download the Arduino software in Windows, Mac, Linux operating system, and all the relevant information is being provided here. All the instructions, procedures had to be followed. So get it done. Now get back to the code. That's the Arduino code, and it's a .in extension file. The first thing you notice in the code that we have included wire.h library, and the address of the sensor is 0x76. Now in the void setup function, we have initialized I2C communication and initialized serial communication with the baud rate equal to 9600. Now here is a delay for 300 ms. In the void loop function, we have unsigned in data, 6 array factors are there. This is the writing part. Now we have sent OSR and channel setting command, and this is the writing command for that. Before proceeding, let me tell you that I have divided this code into two parts. First part consists of temperature and pressure data, and the other part for altitude. So let's proceed further. So as we are done, OSR command for the pressure and temperature data, as you can see. Now this is the data selection, that is 0x10, from where we are going to request and read 6 bytes of data which comprises of temperature and pressure. And after reading this data, we have some values, and this is the conversion part of these values, as you can see, which is according to the data sheet and the formulas provided in that. After that, comes the second part, which we have sent OSR and channel setting command, and this is the writing command for that. Now we have the data selection register, that is 0x31, and from here we have requested and read 3 bytes of altitude data, which you are able to see on my screen. Right now, that is the conversion of the altitude data, again according to the data sheet. Well, as we are done with the calculations of all three priorities like temperature, pressure and altitude, now we have to display all the relevant results we have calculated. So this is here. This is the right format. As you can see, altitude in meter, pressure in Pascal, temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. So this is a very simple code as you can follow, and for that we have to show the working. Let's do it. Now here comes the fun part, that is the working. So first of all, copy this entire Arduino code and open up the terminal for the Arduino. Here we go, and here paste the entire code and save it as HP206C. Now here we go. Now verify and compile this particular code, and it's, as you can see, done. Now upload the code. Now the code is being uploaded, as you can notice. It might take a while. Well, it's done. Now we have to check for the serial monitor for the output data. Now as you can see, altitude and pressure and temperature, as you can see on my screen. Now when I apply some pressure over the sensor, there is a change in all three categories, as you can notice: altitude, pressure and temperature. Now when I remove it, it goes back to normal. Now when I again do that, there will be again a change in altitude, pressure and temperature. So this is how an Arduino code works for the sensor HP206C with the help of an Arduino Nano. So now what we gonna do is to make some presentations regarding the applications, features and the benefits for this sensor and the reason why we use this a lot. So let's do that. Well, we have just seen the working of sensor HP206C. The HP206C employs a MEMS pressure sensor with an I2C interface to provide accurate temperature, pressure or altitude data. The sensor pressure and temperature outputs are digitized by a highly resolution 24-bit ADC. The altitude value is calculated by a specific patented algorithm according to the pressure and temperature data. Due to this, its wide features, its application are like high precision mobile altimeter, barometer, automotive systems, personal electronics altimetry, medical gas control systems, weather station equipments, indoor navigation and map assist, and a lot more. This sensor can be purchased on website ControlEverything.com, and you can have the code from the resource tab and you can download it from there. You can also have the code from GitHub repository, that is ControlEverything Community. So I just want to make it clear that in case if you are in a kind of thought that you are left without fully understanding any part of this video until yet, you can have your queries on ControlEverything.com and you can post your comments on the community page of this website. Now for articles and blogs which are relevant to this video, you can contact me on instructables.com, and if you want to pursue more videos and to subscribe more videos like this, you can go to our YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video and you have yourself a lot, and thanks for watching.